Hey everybody, this is Kevin here with Ken's Sewing Center in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Today I want to talk to you about the Happy 701 semi-commercial 7-needle embroidery machine. This machine is jam-packed with features. If you're looking, and maybe you've been looking at top-of-line household and other semi-commercial multi-needle machines, or maybe even a domestic top-of-the-line embroidery sewing machine, you may want to consider looking at the Happy machine because it's going to have quality built in it. 100% made in Japan, large embroidery field, easy to read screen, easy to get to features on this machine. So let's dive into the 701 and give you a good overview of the basic features of this machine. The 701 is going to give us 7 needles built in. Threading is going to be very easy. One thing you're going to get when you buy from Ken's Sewing Center, you have us for the life you own your machine. You're going to have toll-free support. You can come to our store anytime. If we need to FaceTime with you, we can. We have other tutorials that are going to be available when you purchase your machine to show you how to use the machine. We can talk you through so many things over the phone. The Happy machines are very easy to operate. 701 is going to give us the semi-commercial motor. This is the same kind of motor that's being used in all the multi-needle domestic machines that you're seeing on our website now. So those are very well built. Happy machine you're going to be extremely happy with because it's going to be easy to use. Threading is a breeze. Everything is going to be channeled on the front of our machine. It shows me where I need and my past the threading, around my tensions are to get to my needle. The needle system on this machine is a DK X5 needle, which is a very easy to find needle. Ken's Sewing Center is going to carry all the needles, and the bobbins take an L-style, standard L-style bobbin. We carry several different types of pre-wound bobbins for this machine. The Happy 701 gives us 7 needles, so I can literally, if my design is 7 colors or less, I can hit a button, walk off, and it's going to embroider all that for me. Now it can go up to 1,000 stitches per minute. Doing garments, if I get ready to use the optional cap system, it can do up to 650 stitches per minute, which is super fast for caps. The big features on these machines, it's going to give us roughly an 11 by 11 embroidery field. I get a 12 by 12 hoop, so it gives me plenty of buffer. I can do all kind of things with 12 by 12 area as far as hooping, larger garments, backpacks. You're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to do any kind of garment, and there are smaller size hoops that are available. It will come with the 12 by 12 hoop, and it also comes with the 5.5 inch round hoop. Now, all the other brands of hoops that you see on our website, like Durkee, Hoop Tack, Hoop Master, there's all kind of different clamping system, magnetic hoops. There are standard flat cap frames like by Durkee, and they have a whole series of hoops that are available. We have literally dozens and dozens of optional accessories. So you're not going to outgrow it anytime soon. Take baby steps into it. Get the machine, learn it, and then when you start having questions about what kind of hoop or hooping system you need, give us a call because we're going to have more than one option to help find the right hooping system to meet your needs. The 701 is going to give us also a fully open front arm, so I can easily take my hoops off of the machine. Then I have this full arm here. So I'm going to be able to hoop sweatshirts, backpacks, purses, and I don't have to worry about embroidering, sewing, anything together. It makes it super easy. And then when I get ready to do caps, it's going to make it even easier as well. We can help you with the optional cap package if you do need that as well. Hooping is a breeze because these machines, the way the hoops are made, they're standard 2-piece rings. Again, there's other brands of hoops that we will carry that we can help you with for the Happy 701. It's real easy to get to my bobbin on the machine. It's front loading, L-style bobbin system, which is a very common bobbin system used on semi and full commercial machines. When I get ready to hoop my garment, everything's channeled for me as well, and it locks everything into place. So all I have to do is get my hoops right under these little tabs here, and it's going to put enough force on my hoop to keep it there, and then everything will just lock into place, and I don't have to worry about that hoop coming off. Because these machines will sew faster than a standard machine, that's a very important feature to have, not having to worry about the hoop coming off. If the hoop was to get askew in the middle of the design, it's going to ruin your garment, and it's just wasted time. There are several commercial features built into all the Happy machines that I really do like. One I do like in particular is you can stage designs. So if I've got a customer that has 30 shirts and maybe 2 or 3 different designs I'm needing to do. Maybe I need to do 10 of one, 10 of another design, and 10 of another. I can actually stage multiple designs in the hard drive of the machine. So once I finish embroidering, I can be hooping something else while this design's embroidering out. Then I'm ready to go with my next design. It'll automatically bring it up for me, and I'm ready to pop it on to the hoop carriage, and I'm ready to go. So that makes it extremely easy. And actually speeds production time up greatly. We're going to zoom in on our panel here to show you all the features built in. There's a lot of features that's really laid out easy on the 701 semi-commercial. The Happy 701 is going to give us a full color screen. I can change some of the background, so if you have a problem reading the background, little blue-green color here, we can change those type of things. The machine will have USB ports here and on the side of the machine. At any given time, if I want to hit the scissor to trim my thread, I'm able to do that with no problem whatsoever. This is going to be our main screen. It has all of our editing features of the machine. And don't worry, you're not going to erase anything off the hard drive when you go into the 701. But if I was wanting to read a USB stick, this is what I plug in my USB stick to pull the design up. Now the Happy will read the DST format, which is a common commercial format that's on the market. You're going to be able to find millions and millions of designs. All the major manufacturers are going to read to that. All the major manufacturers of digitizing software will save to the DST format, so that's not going to be a problem at all. I can always come back. Now you will have patterns built in to the 701. It has 100 built-in designs. They give you designs so you don't have to go buy any. This gives you things to practice with. As time goes on and take your baby steps into this, you may want to get into digitizing software. We can help you with the right digitizers or the right optional software. Maybe you're just in the lettering and need just fonts. We can help you with packages on the software as well. But if I want to pull up a design, all I have to do is hit the design, and then I go back, and it's going to bring it up for me on my screen. Now, because this machine is multi-needle, there's 7 needles, and let's say that I have a design that has 7 colors in it, or you use 2 colors more often. Typically, black and white are the 2 most popular colors. You can always have them on the machine, and we can assign a needle to the particular color. So then that just creates less time for you rethreading the machine and more time for you to embroider, and that's what you want to be doing. So we can assign for every needle the color corresponding to the design. And then if I want to go in and choose the right frame, if I'm doing an extremely small design, I don't want to have the 12 by 12 hoop on here. I want to make sure I'm using the smallest hoop I can get by with for that type of design. That's going to save you a lot of money on stabilizer. There's less free flowing fabric within the hoop, and your design is going to come out looking a lot better, a lot crisper, a lot less puckering. Here we can change and assign the correct hoop for what we're doing. It tells the machine, so you never have to worry about your machine hitting the hoop. There's sensors built in to keep you from doing that. I can go into my settings here. I have all range of flexibility of change. It shows me the height and the width in millimeters, so it's real easy for us to get a little conversion program out and convert that to inches if you're used to reading in inches. Most of us are, but it's very easy for us to find that for converting. I can go into my option screen, and there's things I can change on it. These are settings that we generally recommend you give us a call if you're having a problem with maybe your stitches are looping or you're having puckering issues. Before you change anything on the machine, we'd recommend just give us a call. We can walk you through these things over the phone. You rarely will have to change anything on the hard drive of this machine. They're really that easy to operate. I have alphabet fonts built in, upper and lowercase, and punctuation. If you do need more fonts than what comes on the machine, there are all kinds of lettering softwares on the market. Monogram is going to be one of the most popular things you'll do with your embroidery machine. That's what a lot of people want. So you may want a lot of different fonts. We can help you with all that as well. Then we have other Here I can change the calendar. I can even have the language. I can change the speed of the machine. It tells me what system I have, and if I need to do an update any given time. If Happy comes out with a new upgrade for the machine, we'll have that available for you to be able to download to your machine. There's a maintenance button. It shows me different things about my machine, hours, stitches, and things of that nature for your service needs. There are built into the machine a lot of how-to manuals. You will get a detailed instruction manual that you can download, but you're going to be able to do all these things and see these things in the machine. So if it's after hours and we're not here to help you, you can easily go in and look at those at any given time. One really nice feature about the Happy 7 needle is we can customize the icons we like to use the most. And you see there's a lot of choices here when it comes to all the icons. We have dozens of different icons built in, so we can actually select and customize our home screen and assign those, and it actually will leave all our more popular buttons we like to push on the home screen for us, which we're going to be at 95% of the time. That is a feature you don't see on a lot of machines that's on the market. I really do like that feature on the Happy machine. It's going to save you a lot of time. And anytime you want to go back to the main menu, you can always go home. Now I've got my design that I pulled up, height and the width on the machine. This is showing me my speed, which we're at 0 right now because we're not operating, but I can change that. And I do have a maximum stitches per minute of 1,000 stitches per minute. I can back that down any way that I want to. Now, if you have a design on the machine and the power goes out, somebody accidentally turns the machine off, something to that effect, as long as we don't move our fabric out of our hoop, we can pull the design right back up when the power comes back on. We can fast forward through our stitch count. Here's where I can assign the needles again to the colors that I'm working with, so that's just going to make it a lot easier for me, not having to worry about what needles on what thread. Assign that first. If you're doing 100 shirts or 30 shirts or whatever, you don't have to worry about that, and it cuts down any kind of errors that we may make. Here's where if I need to go in, I can change and move my fast forward through the color change, fast forward 100 stitches, 10, or 1, or if I need to back up. So if the power was to go out, we're not going to ruin that garment. If you embroider a few hundred stitches over a garment, you'll never know that's going to happen. You'll never know that that has happened. That's a great thing. And the power of the editing and the software built into the hard drive of this machine is just unheard of. You've got all those features that are built in. Now I can go in on this little design. And of course, it's a really small design. If I want to change the hoop, here's where I go and I can assign a smaller hoop to that particular design. That's what we would want to do. We're going to back up. And I have all these editing capabilities. Now, on the Happy machine, I will have a laser that'll show me exactly where that needle's at. So anytime that I want to move it around, I can move here. It's going to move my X and Y axis for me if I need to move in a bottom right quadrant of something. Or if I decide, well, I need just to go back to center, I can hit center. It's going to automatically center that design in the hoop for me. That is so easy to do, and most brands won't give you that. Those are things that Happy has thought out for their customers, and I really do like that feature to the machine. I can always go back home. Here I like to go up or back. Here I can easily toggle through my stitch count. Those are features that I use quite often on the machines, and those will be a default setting as well. So I'll be ready to embroider this design out. I'm ready to hit my start-stop button. Anytime you see this green, that means we're ready to go. I do have a layout feature on the machine, so if I need to arc letters, I can do that. Over design, under the design. I can do all kinds of things about stretching the spacing, and those are powerful editing tools that will be built in to your machine. I've got my design here. There's a center of it, so if I can drag that design around if I want to, any which way. Now I also have a trace feature built in. So if I want to trace that and make sure that I'm not going to hit anything, or just I want to see the maximum perimeter, the outer perimeter of my design, I can hit trace, hit the play button. It's going to automatically trace that off for me so I know exactly where my design is on my garment. Then I'm ready to go. Another great feature about the Happy machines, they offer a professional cap system that's compatible with their machine. This is a cap system that they have made to achieve a professional quality cap, just like you would find in any sporting goods store, any store you go into, or maybe order online. You're going to be able to achieve that with the Happy cap system because it is made to the shape of your cap, and it's very easy to operate. We have other videos that shows you just how easy it is to do a cap on the Happy machines, but you're going to be able to actually go all the way 270 to 270 on the front of a cap. You're going to be able to stitch on the 7 needle up to 650 stitches per minute. So any kind of standard baseball cap I'm going to be able to do. I can even get other hoops to do the sides and clamps to do the back. We carry all those. So if you're into hats, check out videos on our optional cap system for the Happy machine. This is something a lot of brands do not offer, the ability to do something that'll go side to side, which you're seeing that's becoming more and more popular. This was done without any other item except the Happy cap system. We go all the way across the entire front of a standard baseball cap. Ken Sewing Center is an authorized Happy dealer. We carry all the Happy models. We carry all the hoops, accessories, any parts that you may need. Any machine you purchase from us, you're going to get our premium support package. I have 4 full-time factory-trained technicians in my store to help you. Email support is very easy as well. We can help you with any optional accessory or help find the right package that's going to meet your needs. We have a lot more information on the Happy 7 needle on our website. Check it out or give us a call. We'll be glad to help you anytime.